T.I. and 50 Cent, can you please come forward? Come forward. The Chief Mariah, I'm Chief Mariah, needs to speak with you. Can you please come to the front? T.I. and 50 Cent, can you please come to the front? So you two have been beefing on social media platforms for now, what? 2 to 3 weeks, going back and forth. Who's right, who's wrong? At this point, who cares? We have two grown men in their 50s beefing on Instagram. See, what we have to understand, guys, is there's a certain thing called black Instagram, white Instagram, Chinese Instagram. Black Facebook, white Facebook, Chinese Facebook, Indian TikTok, black TikTok, white TikTok. And for some reason, I gotta unbutton my jacket up. For some reason, black Instagram and black TikTok, it's not political. It's not anything positive. It's always niggas. Sorry for the language, but that's how we acting, like niggas fighting, beefing, and arguing, and saying some of the most worst, horrendous things to each other on the world's stage. Black men, we have to really get this thing under control, because if you walk out there on the Instagram platforms, because most people don't deal with us on a regular basis. So most of the black, white people or Asian, they only see us on the internet. So the way you're portraying yourself has a large implication for all of us. So T.I. 50 Cent started beefing. Let's get to the nitty gritty, because last time I talked about the nitty gritty. T.I., this is where you're wrong, T.I. When you started beefing with 50 Cent, you noticed that he didn't really, he said he was gonna do the verses with me, but he was scared and he backed down. That's why I kept poking him. T.I., if I call somebody about some business and I say, hey, can we do this and this? After the second, third time I call and he doesn't answer, or I can tell I just leave it, whatever. You don't want to do it and you don't really know how to say no. Some people don't know how to say no. They just, hopefully you get the hint. It's business, okay? But you took it personally and you went on like a tirade of 50 for a couple of years now on some of the South versus the East. And I know what you're trying to do. I hate that whole East Coast, West Coast. That's nothing but tribalism and divide and conquer. Y'all got to stop this rap beef shit. It's corny. All that Kendrick Lamar, Drake shit was corny. I never liked it. I listened to it, but then after a while I said, yo, this is like plantation vibes of one person black man going off another black man for the white power structure. The only person winning is the guys at the top, as you destroy and say the worst things about each other. So T.I., 50 Cent didn't want to do it. 50 didn't say it. 50, you should have told him off bat, hey brother, I don't want to do verses with you. I'm not a battle rapper. T.I., after that, you should have took that and went home with it. But you didn't. You kept on pushing it. Knowing 50 Cent, now 50 Cent does not give you the right to attack this man. You called him a rat. He's a snitch. Is he a rat or snitch? T.I., you took the stand, brother. And it wouldn't be a problem, T.I., if you were just a regular citizen. But if you listen to the content and the material of your music, T.I., you talk about gangster street life and about how you real, how you sold dope, you sold crack, you shoot this person, stay with the K. So you can't do that, T.I., and then turn around and take the stand and say, well, I'm just a man of the community. No, no, no. You have to, if you're going to run out there in the streets, brother, I don't agree with it, but you have to play by the rules. If me and someone are into a deep situation and I'm in the quote unquote streets, I can't say nothing. You can't do that, because now it is what it is. He's a risky. Now T.I. comes back with saying, you was a rat, this and this, he dropping diss songs, whatever. Grown men beefing like high school teenage girls. But this is where the problem comes in, T.I., right? Your son, your boy King, right? And hopefully he sees this video. King, you need to learn to stay out of grown man business.
This ain't no streets. At this point, this ain't about the streets. Cause at this point, we just trolling. So your mama, go dig her up. Go dig her up. Post a picture of your mama. She pay respect. Stop playing with my mama. Ain't playing like that. It ain't going like that. How y'all bitch ass raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama. I'm not going. So tell your ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama. What's wrong with you? Y'all better tie y'all shoes y'all don't know who with. You better put that music up and shut the fuck up. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama. Dig that bitch up. Not going. Not going. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Not going. I don't give a fuck about how you play it. Not going. Post my mama like your mama ain't. Go put some flowers on that. Man, posting my mama legend. Your mama Jaden. Stop, man. Don't never think you can get on this level and you can compete with us. We on a whole different ball game. At a whole different type of level of respect around here. You get on that do that bitch ass shit. You a hoe ass. I would say that shit to your face, man.
You need to. King, you're over here talking about his mother being dead. I know he posted your mother, which was wrong. But King, stay out of grown men's business. What is between T.I. and 50? If I were you, and lay low, you're jumping out there head first. And let me tell you something, King, right? Because King, we all seen you grow up under T.I., multimillionaire artist. King, you think you are beefing with 50 Cent? That's a dumb idea, young man. That is a dumb idea to be beefing with a guy like 50 Cent. I don't think you understand. You come from the rich suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, from a very well-to-do dad. 50 Cent comes from the south side of Jamaica, Queens in the late 70s, early 80s when he was born. That's a different breed of a man. Let me explain to you, King. A guy like 50 will never forget what you said. You put his mother's grave on the internet. Now, brother, you're going to say, well, he did this to my mother and this and this. That's when I knew you not like that. You're not from the streets, young man. There was a point in time in my life where I indulged into certain things that I'm not proud of. But let me explain to you, King, how the streets go. There's this term that we call it's up. It's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's up. What that means, King, when niggas go back and forth, right? Chirp, 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 chirp. It gets to a certain point, King, where both parties, or mainly anybody of these parties, don't really care who started it. Don't care who began, who said what first. Don't care who's right or wrong. It's up. It's whoever wins at this point. And let me tell you something, King. When you sitting there saying, he talking about, you have to understand a man like 50 Cent who comes from nothing. That boy is a Jamaican immigrant. His mother was died in a house fire. He never knew his father. He might think it's Supreme Griff. And if you don't know the people that he's beef with, King, you ain't no Supreme Griff. Like, young man. You're beefing with somebody who's beef with the best of the best in a real way. And he has a lot of money and a lot of resources, corporate and streetwise. You're a spoiled kid from the suburbs. Stay in your place. T.I., I don't know why you're not telling your son to sit down, because a guy like 50 will take his time. He's not emotional. He's not an emotional guy. He is soaking in everything you're saying, King. But neither here nor there. Young man, go sit down somewhere. T.I., you need to chill your boy out, and you need to go sit somewhere, because you started it, T.I. 50 Cent, man, when people poke you don't have to go all the way out like that. Brothers, we need to do better, all right? This is a late night edition, but brothers, we need to do better. We need to take care of each other. And this is ridiculous. Why is this? And then you see how the internet pushes it, y'all. Y'all don't see how Mark Zuckerberg and his algorithms are like, push that to the front. Why don't you push Dr. Boyce Watkins' page to the front? Why don't you push Dr. Umar Johnson's interview to the front? They don't do that. They sit there and watch us fight like animals, and they promote that. But King, young man, if I were you, I'd go sit down somewhere. You don't want no smoke with a guy like 50. He don't play by rules. I don't think you understand what you're dealing with the type of human being you're dealing with. And I think you know, but you don't understand how grimy, greasy. There are no rules. If you think in the streets is rules, there are no rules. None whatsoever. Leave that man alone, King, please. Because a guy like 50, he's not going to get you today, he's not going to get you tomorrow. He'll wait 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 years. You don't look like it. You don't, King, you don't look the part. You don't act the part. Nothing about you suggests you should ever be talking to a man like 50 Cent. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a grown man. And he don't fight fair. He's going to rip you into pieces. So please, leave 50 alone, King. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you because it's not going to be fair. I don't think you understand when it's beef out here, like with those type of guys, men, women, children, anything can go. I don't think you understand how deep and dark this world can get. And you're messing with a guy who's been to the bottom and he's seen how these things work. He didn't grow up in Alpharetta and Buckhead and driving G-Wagons at 15. No, this dude was selling crack cocaine at 12 in the heart of Southside Jamaica, Queens. It's not a joke, it's New York. New York City, Jamaican, Badman. Real shots up, man. You're messing with something that you don't even know, King. And I hope you're being careful out here, moving like that, talking about this man's dead mother. That's crazy. And you're going to say he did it first. Well, that's 50. It's different. It's different. Because 50 is going to be able to back that up. Are you going to be able to back that up? And I know he's going to sit there, man, we all got guns. You said something like, this ain't no street stuff. This ain't no street stuff. Running around a big mansion. Brother, stop. You're going to get yourself hurt, King. You're going to get hurt. But I got to go. Peace, love, positivity. I love all of y'all. Someone call King and drop this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Someone tell King to go sit down somewhere or he can get himself hurt.